I've been generating AI talking head videos for a while now.
The biggest problem I kept running into was lip sync. It just never felt natural.
And after testing basically every lip sync method out there, I finally found the one workflow that gets it right every single time. Because if your lip sync is even slightly off, your viewers catch it immediately and all the effort you put into the rest of the video stops mattering. So by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to take any portrait image and produce a talking head video where the mouth movement is so accurate it looks filmed and not generated. And I'm also going to show you how to do it in multiple languages, all inside one tool. The tool we're using today is called Higgsfield, and it's an all-in-one platform that handles everything we need for this workflow. Let's jump straight in. Head to the main page and look at the navigation bar at the very top. Click on Image. This opens the image generation workspace, and the first thing you want to do here is select your model. Click the model selector and choose Nano Banana 2. This is currently one of the strongest models for photorealistic portrait generation, and for lip sync specifically, you want a clean, sharp face with good detail because the more clearly defined the facial features are, the better the sync model can read and animate them. Once your model is selected, paste in your prompt. Before you generate, set your quality to 4K and make sure your aspect ratio is set to 9:16, which works well for portraits. Now go ahead and generate. The image that came back is very clean. The lighting is soft and directional, the skin texture is very realistic, and the face has that slightly weathered quality that makes it feel like a real person rather than a render. And this is actually a good moment to talk about why image quality matters so much for what we're about to do. If you've tried creating talking head videos before, you know that lip sync is a persistent problem, and a big part of that comes down to what you feed the model. When an AI generates a talking head video, it's essentially predicting mouth shapes based on audio waveforms. Most models are trained on general video data, which means they handle average speech patterns well enough. But the moment you have a fast delivery, an unusual accent, or a specific emotional tone, the sync starts to fall apart. What you end up with is that effect where the voice is saying one thing, but the face is half a beat behind, or the mouth shape just doesn't match the sound. It's subtle, but your brain catches it immediately, and once a viewer notices it, the trust in the content drops fast. The reason Higgsfield handles this so well comes down to the model it uses for lip sync, which is Kling 2.6 lip sync. It's specifically trained for this task, so it's not a general video model trying to do something it wasn't built for. It's purpose-built for accurate mouth movement, and the difference in output quality is genuinely noticeable. So if you want to follow along and create your own talking head videos with accurate lip sync, I'll leave the link to Higgsfield down in the description below. Now this workflow works with any portrait photo. You could use a picture of yourself, a client, or anyone you want to animate. But since I wanted to show you the full process from scratch, we generated one right here inside Higgsfield. If you're using your own photo, the same principles apply. Clear face, good lighting, portrait orientation. Save this image because we're about to bring it to life, and what the model does with it in the next step is the part that actually surprised me the first time I saw it. Go back to the top navigation bar and this time click on Video. Once you're inside the video section, you'll see a list of different generation modes. What you're looking for is Lip Sync Studio, so click on that. Inside Lip Sync Studio, the first thing you'll do is select your model. Click the model dropdown and choose Kling 2.6 Lip Sync, which is trained specifically for this task. And that specialization is exactly what gives you the tight, accurate mouth movement we're going for. Upload the portrait image we just generated. Now you need to fill in two things: the audio text and the prompt. The audio text is what your speaker is actually going to say. This is the script that gets converted into speech and then synced to the face. Here's what we're using. Paste that into the audio text field. Now the prompt is where you control how the person actually delivers the line. You're not just generating movement here, you're directing a performance. And this is way more important than most people think. The audio text is not enough. You need to give the tool a decent prompt to direct your output. I'll paste in this prompt. It includes details like the emotion, the facial performance, and generally how our speaker should move and react. Set your duration to 10 seconds to match the length of the audio text, then generate.
Most AI talking heads look fake. The lips drift the emotions off and it ruins the whole video. But there is a way to get lip sync that actually nails it. and you only need a clean voiceover and a sharp portrait.
Watch that sync on the opening line. The face carries that slightly tense, direct energy we asked for, and then you can actually see it relax into something more open and confident as the line finishes. The mouth movement is tight. There's no drift, no lag, and no moment where the audio and the visual feel like they're running on separate tracks. That's the difference between a generic generation and a directed one. The more intentional you are with your prompt, the more the output reflects actual human expression rather than just mouth shapes moving over a still face. This is already a usable piece of content, and we made it from a generated image in under 10 minutes. But the voice that Higgsfield assigned by default might not be the one that fits your project, and I want to show you how easy it is to change that completely. Go back to the top navigation bar and click on Audio. Inside the audio section, you'll see a few different options, and you want to click on 11v3. Once you're inside, you'll see a change voice option. Click that. Upload the video we just generated from Lip Sync Studio. Once it's uploaded, you'll see a list of available voices. Go through them and select one you like. Higgsfield gives you a range of pre-built voices to choose from across different ages, tones, accents, and delivery styles. If none of the built-in options feel right for your project, you also have the option to bring in your own voice file. So if you have a specific voice you want to use, you can upload it directly here and apply it to the video. Pick the voice that fits the character we generated. Since we went with a weathered mid-40s male face, something with a bit of weight and texture in the tone is going to feel more cohesive than a bright, youthful voice. I'll select this one and apply it.
Most AI talking heads look fake. The lips drift the emotions off and it ruins the whole video. But there is a way to get lip sync that actually nails it, and you only need a clean voiceover and a sharp portrait.
What we get back is the same video with accurate lip sync, but with a completely different voice. And this is one of those features that opens up possibilities people don't immediately think about when they first see it. You could generate one video and produce 5 different versions of it, with 5 different voices for different demographics, without touching the visual at all. For anyone doing content at scale or anyone creating videos for multiple markets, that's a genuinely powerful thing to have in your workflow. The lip sync holds up through the voice swap too, which is the part that matters most. And speaking of multiple markets, what I'm about to show you in the next step takes that idea even further because you're not just changing the voice anymore. Stay inside the audio section and 11v3, but this time click on Translate. Upload your reference video. Once it's uploaded, you'll see a language selection menu. This is where you choose what language you want the video translated into. Higgsfield supports a wide range of languages through the 11v3 model. So whatever demographic you're targeting, it's most likely there. Select your target language and run the translation.
ほとんどの AI とキングヘッドは偽物に見えます。唇が感情からずれてしまい、ビデオ全体が台無しになりますが、実際にリップシンクを完全にする方法があります。それにはクリアなボイス OB と鮮明なポートレートが必要なだけです。
It's still the same face and the same lip sync quality, but now he's speaking a completely different language. And what makes this different from a standard dubbed video is that the translation feature resyncs the mouth movement to match the phonemes of the new language. So it's not just the original mouth movement left in place with new audio on top. It actually regenerates the sync to match how those words sound in the new language, which is why it still looks natural rather than like a badly dubbed film. For anyone creating content for international audiences, this is extremely useful. You're not hiring translators, voice actors, and video editors for each market. You're generating one source video and localizing it in minutes, with the lip sync rebuilt to match every time. With this workflow, you can master AI lip sync so that your videos always feel professional. And with Higgsfield, you can build this kind of content in seconds without a studio, without a camera, and without a team. So go ahead and sign up to Higgsfield in the description below using my link to start creating your own professional talking head videos that actually look like they were filmed professionally. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.